Revelation chapter 17, the doom of Babylon. Then one of the seven angels who had the seven bowls came and spoke with me, saying, "Come here. I will show you the judgment and doom of the great prostitute who is seated in many waters, influencing nations. She with whom the kings of the earth have committed acts of immorality, and the inhabitants of the earth have become intoxicated with the wine of her immorality. And the angel carried me away in the spirit into a wilderness, and I saw a woman sitting on a scarlet beast that was entirely covered with blasphemous names, having 7 heads and 10 horns. The woman was dressed in purple and scarlet, and adorned with gold, precious stones, and pearls, and she was holding in her hand a gold cup, full of the abominations and the filth of her sexual immorality. And on her forehead a name was written, a mystery, and it said, Babylon the Great, the mother of prostitutes, false religions, heresies, and of the abominations of the earth." So it's interesting. It's not prostitutes we think of sexual note, but it talks about false religions and heresies. "I saw that the woman was drunk with the blood of the saints, God's people, and with the blood of the witnesses of Jesus who were martyred. When I saw her, I wondered in amazement. But the angel said to me, 'Why do you wonder? I will explain to you the mysteries of the woman and of the beast that carries her, which has the 7 heads and 10 horns. The beast that you saw was once, but not now, and he is about to come up out of the abyss, the bottomless pit, the dwelling place of demons, and go to destruction. And the inhabitants of the earth, whose names have not been written in the book of life from the foundation of the world, will be astonished when they see the beast, because he was and is not and is yet to come to earth. Here is the mind which has wisdom, and this is what it knows about the vision. The 7 heads are 7 hills on which the woman sits, and there are 7 kings, 5 of whom have fallen. 1 exists and is reigning. The other, the 7th, has not yet come, and when he does come, he must remain a little while. And the beast that once was, but is not, is himself is also an 8th king, and is one of the 7, and he goes to destruction, perdition. The 10 horns that you saw are 10 kings who have not yet received a kingdom, but together they receive authority as kings for a single hour for a common purpose along with the beast. These kings have one purpose, one mind, one common goal, and they give their power and authority to the beast. Victory for the Lamb. They will wage war against the Lamb, Christ, and the Lamb will triumph and conquer them, because he is Lord of lords, King of kings, and those who are with him and on his side are called and chosen and faithful. Then the angel said to me, the waters which you saw where the prostitute is seated are peoples and multitudes and nations and language. And the 10 horns which you saw and the beast, these will hate the prostitute and will make her desolate and naked, stripped of her power and influence, and will eat her flesh and completely consume her with fire. For God has put it in their hearts to carry out his purpose by agreeing together to surrender their kingdom to the beast until the prophetic words of God will be fulfilled. The woman whom you saw is the great city which reigns over and dominates and controls the kings and the political leaders of this earth. It's interesting because there is a greater power controlling a lot of things on our earth. And I think a lot of us as believers can see that and understand. It's not talked about as much like over the years, but now that the internet is here and there's so much more widespread information, it's interesting to see that there is some greater power coming together. That's what they control, the kings and the political leaders of all the earth. But again, us as believers do not have to worry, because why? God's going to keep you. God's going to keep you safe. So this is your daily Bible chapter, reading God's Word Monday through Friday. See you tomorrow.